Without geniuses, history can't be created. Persons like Newton, Thomas Alva Edison, Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo Galilei etc. are still alive due to their methods, ideas and formulas. There are also people who have gained fame and achieved in small age with their mind-boggling IQ levels, exceptionally intelligent and talented, including brilliantly accomplished academics, former child prodigies etc. We can also call them geeks, nerds or superb sharp intellectuals. Here are 10 most intelligent people on Earth, those who have created history. Top 10 most intelligent people on Earth. 1. Isaac Newton. He is an extraordinary genius physicist, mathematician, astronomer and alchemist. He is considered as the most influential and greatest scientist ever lived. His scientific work not only contributed to the 17th century scientific revolution but also gave birth to modern technologies. His works: concept of universal gravitation and laws of motion. Developed the theory of color, which is visible in the spectrum and rainbow. First person to tell that color is an intrinsic property of light and explained the phenomena that when white light is scattered, reflected or transmitted it breaks into 7 colors. Build first practical telescope. Contributed to the study of power series, generalized the binomial theorem to non-integer components and developed the method for approximating the roots of a function. His book Philosophiae Naturales, Principia Mathematica, popularly known as Principia, deals with the principles of modern physics. 2. Aryabhata. He was an acclaimed mathematician and astronomer. His contribution to science, maths and astronomy is tremendous. His work introduced concept of zero and how to use large numbers up to 1018. First time he had calculated the value of pi accurately to the 4th decimal point. Devised the formula for calculating areas of triangles and circles. Calculated the circumference of the Earth as 62,832 miles and also suggested about the axial rotation of the Earth and its axis. First astronomer to devise a continuous counting of solar days. Also told that eclipses occur due to the shadows of Moon and Earth. He also told that planets shine due to the reflection of sunlight. Flat Earth concept was introduced by him and laid the foundation that Earth and other planets orbit the Sun. Amazing. Do you know that at the age of 24 he wrote Aryabhata? 3. Galileo Galilei. He was an illustrious mathematician, astronomer and physicist. Also known as the father of modern astronomy. His works played a key role in establishing scientific revolution. Contribution in astronomical observatory and invented telescope. In astronomical discovery he confirmed the phases of Venus, discover 4 largest satellites of Jupiter and observation and analysis of sunspots. He invented military compass. 4. Thomas Alva Edison. He was a prolific inventor and a leading businessman. In building America's economy he was the mastermind behind discoveries and innovations and front-runner of America's first technological revolution. His works: first inventor to have an invention laboratory. He invented the first electric bulb. The first one lasted 40 hours and second one lasted 225 hours. Do you know that he had invented movie camera? Invented fluoroscope. Invented rechargeable battery. 5. Leonardo da Vinci. He was an architect, mathematician, musician, polymath, sculptor, engineer, inventor, anatomist and writer. His works: first person to dissect human body. He helped us to invent things like tank, parachute, helicopter etc. Famous artist, painter and musician. His one of the known paintings is of Mona Lisa and many are displayed in museums, art galleries etc. He was interested in geology and draws maps of various places. He can also write backward. He was a spirit of Renaissance and also known for imaginations, inventions and utmost curiosity. 6. Stephen Hawking. He is at present 74, a cosmologist, author, theoretical physicist and director of Research Center for Theoretical Cosmology. His works: he predicted that black holes emit radiation called Hawking radiation. He is the first to make theory on cosmology and supported quantum mechanics. He is recipient of Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian award in the U.S. His book, A Brief History of Time, in which he has discussed about his own theories and cosmology in general. Various other books are The Universe in a Nutshell, The Large-Scale Structure of Space-Time, The Grand Design etc. At the age of 65, he went to space, and at Kennedy Space Center in Florida he had experienced the environment without gravity and proved that if a person wants to achieve something in his life, nothing can stop him or her. Being paralyzed, he had achieved and proved this. 7. Terence Dow. Amazing you won't believe is that when he was 2 years old he used to teach 5-year-old students how to spell and how to add numbers. At the age of 10, he started participating in international mathematical Olympiads and won bronze in 1986, silver in 1987 and gold in 1988, and became the youngest ever gold medalist in the mathematical Olympiad. At 16, he had earned bachelor's degree and master's degree and completed his PhD at the age of 20 with an outstanding IQ of 230, and at present he is 41 years old. His works on arithmetic progressions of integers, he had given a Green-Dow theorem. To remove red eyes in photo, he had given some theories like the power of convex relaxations, near-optimal matrix completion, and stable signal recovery from incomplete and inaccurate measurements. Polyhedral geometry with puzzles determines facets of the Littlewood-Richardson cone. Numerical analysis with operator splitting for the KdV equation. He was a co-recipient of the Fields Medal 2006, Sastra Ramanujan Prize 2006, Breakthrough Prize in Mathematics 2014, etc. 8. Christopher Longan. He is known as the smartest man in America, having an IQ of 195 and 210. In SAT exam he had scored what is needed, but we can't ignore is that he slept in an exam and then he cleared it. At present he is 64 years old. His works. He developed the theory of the relationship between mind and reality known as cognitive theoretic model of the universe. He has formed Mega Foundation along with his wife Gina Losasso in order to provide help to the people. He has won $250,000 in NBC's 1 vs. 100 contest. He has set an example for young generation, who can achieve their goal with similar determination and hard work even after doing self-studies without any degree. 9. Kim Ung-yong. His works. As a guest physics student at Hanyang University was taking courses, and at the age of 8 he was invited by NASA to study in the United States. He had written poetry in Korean and Chinese languages. He had also written 2 short books of essays and poems of less than 20 pages. He believes in simple living. At present he is 54 years old, and in 2014 he became an associate professor in Shinhan University and also vice president of North Kyong GI Development Research Center. 10. Udit Polgar. Her works. In 1999, at the age of 15, she had created a history by defeating Bobby Fischer and became the youngest grandmaster. In 2002 again she had created history by beating world number 1 Garry Kasparov. In FIDE's top 100 list she is the only woman. She is the first and to date the only woman who have surpassed the 2,700 ELO rating barrier, reaching a career peak rating of 2,735 and peak world ranking of No. 8. These both are achieved in 2005.